Hi, and welcome to Mythicus. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Spencer.
And today we're going to test out War for the Overworld. It caught our attention because it looked like an old Facebook game we used to really like that disappeared pretty suddenly.
Yeah, it was called Dungeon Overlord.
And some of the graphics and some of the gameplay here looked a little familiar, so we're hoping we'll find kind of a old friend in this game.
Probably wishful thinking, but who knows, maybe we'll still have fun with this nonetheless.
Yeah, or maybe we'll be really hopelessly disappointed. It happens.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. Find these things out.
Looks like it has different game modes, different DLCs.
Probably.
New campaign, new aspects.
Of course, weren't there like expansions and stuff like that in the Steam page?
Yeah, it looked like there were expansions and DLCs and alternate game modes and even some workshop mods. I like mods, but we're not going to do that today. I guess we'll go with what should be a vanilla campaign mode.
Alright.
Looks like there's a lot of multiplayer options too. Oh, map editor. I wonder if you can make your own.
Maybe.
Anyway.
I suppose let's start off with the campaign, then we can maybe toy around with some of these other settings later. So I guess, do we click on the thing down there? The, with the purple ring?
Can you change campaigns? Are there different campaigns? Oh, there are two campaigns, but we don't own one. Okay.
Okay.
War against the Empire, destroy their really reputable forces, and slay Emperor Lucius. That doesn't sound reputable.
Well, they are reputable. That means they're going to be powerful against us.
Reputable usually means respectable.
Yeah, they're the Empire.
Okay.
We're the bad guys.
And then extinguish what remains of the Empire, invade the dukedom of Festus, and claim the Heart of Gold, which we do not own. Okay, I wonder what the green thing does. I wonder what the red thing does. Red thing does nothing. Purple thing does nothing. Green thing does something.
We'll go with that.
Loading.
I've been looking for someone to spearhead my campaign. But before we get stuck in, let's refresh that old mind of yours.
Learn how to command your powers as an Underlord. Okay, tutorial mode.
Tutorial mode, activate.
And loading.
Now go!
Welcome back, Underlord. I must say, I wasn't expecting you quite so soon. The transference may have left you feeling a bit foggy in the head. Focus now. I'll try to ease you back into it. Fortunately, this does seem to get easier each time. This is your home realm, the source of your power, and the anchor that binds you to reality. Many years ago, it was destroyed, and you were cast out into formless nothing. Fortunately, you've returned from your exile to once again challenge those who would stand between us and the mortal realm of Kairos. Your resurrection heralds the next phase of our assault upon its wretched empire, now led by the newly crowned Emperor Lucius. But he is least and final of our worries. It's his generals and the protection of their goddess Kira that will truly test our mettle. Ready yourself, Underlord. Let's begin our war for the Overworld.
So in other news, we are Sauron.
Only newly awakened. Interesting that the narrator really doesn't care who the king is, but watch out for that goddess.
Well, what is a king compared to a god?
Mm-hmm. Is my mouse moving? Like, my little hand thingy kind of...
Welcome back,
I think it might be.
Underlord. It's been a long time since you were banished to the ether. You've returned as a husk of your former self, but I've taught far denser Underlords than you. Let's start with the basics.
The rock is speaking to us.
This is your dungeon core, the tether that allows you to manifest your malignant will. If destroyed, your consciousness will once again be scattered to the void. Your workers are an extension of your dark will. They have many jobs.
What?
That was kind of sudden.
Okay. Yeah, okay, we see it's a help button. Could you not cut off the narrator?
How rude.
But their main focus is in carving out the halls of your dungeon. Put them to work by clicking and dragging your cursor upon the flashing tiles to tag them for excavation. Your workers will now rush forth to dig out and claim the tagged area. Once they have laid down the stones, marking the ground as your own, you will be able to build rooms upon the finished tiles. While your lackeys get to work, look to the east of your dungeon core. This is a gateway, one of the many portals that you'll use to attract minions to your dungeon.
I'm not sure I'd have called that
Order
east.
your workers to dig a path to it now.
Does...
This is really dark. Okay, fine. I will click on the help button. Nothing is unclear. The game forced me to click it. Nothing. The mouse is really a little oversensitive.
Minions can enter into your service. But first, you'll need to build the rooms necessary to entice them in. Start by building a barracks. This room will allow your minions to hone their combat skills without the risk of permanent death or disfigurement. Select it and build it by clicking and dragging your hand across the claimed tiles. Most rooms must be built at least 3 by 3 in order to function properly, though the lair and vault are effective at any size.
What? Oh. Okay, so you can rotate your view.
And it was east. See how on your map it's on the east?
Okay, well, the way that it was previously set up, it did not look east, but yeah, I see on the map. So maybe we should rotate it a little to reflect the map. Alright, you want a barracks. Fine. Where am I putting my barracks? Here?
Looks like. You can probably click and drag, I'm assuming.
Oh, is it supposed to be a full thing?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. That looks about right.
A gnarling has entered your dungeon. A gnarling has entered your dungeon. Attracted by the barracks, these green-skinned scrappers aren't quite right in the head, and they'll happily hack at your foes until someone is dead. Outside of combat, gnarlings will train themselves within your barracks. You can pick them up with a click if you find them slouching off, then deposit them anywhere within your dungeon with a right click. For further entertainment, you can always put yourself directly into their head by casting possession upon them. You can increase the efficiency of props within your rooms by fortifying the walls closest to the props. Possession will allow you to inhabit the mind of a minion, allowing you to see through their eyes, control their movement, and activate their abilities. Workers will fortify walls automatically when they've completed all their other tasks. Now that you have some minions, you will need to cater for their basic needs. First, build a lair, so the pitiful little meat sacks can get some rest.
Yeah, the goblins are probably wondering what happened to this one goblin to just suddenly go berserk and just run around everywhere mindlessly.
So how do I get out of possession mode?
What does escape do?
That did it.
When in doubt, escape.
Okay, it wants a lair. Do I need to carve out a new... Yes, I do.
Probably. Can you carve it out while building it as well? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, so we gotta dig first.
And... it's supposed to... Oh, there we go. Okay, the controls are a bit of a learning curve, but this does seem kind of similar to what we were expecting.
A little bit. It's almost like an RTS as well, though. It feels like there's a bit more mechanics involved than the Dungeon Overlord game that we played before.
But see how your gold reserves have been depleted. Command your workers to mine some of the nearby gold by tagging the gleaming tiles. They collect and return gold to your dungeon coffers, allowing you to spend it on whatever your dark heart desires. Your core can store up to 16,000 gold pieces. But if that number sounds pitifully small, or if wealth inspires the evil in you, simply build a vault to store more.
I think you might have unselected one of those up top, because it's red instead of... There we go.
Now that you've got a bit of coin in your pocket, you can build a slaughter pan. This room produces scores of micro-piglets, a delicacy that will sustain the weak flesh of your minions by filling their bellies with succulent pig flesh.
Well, it looks like they want me to build it right here, so how convenient there just happened to also be gold there.
Mighty convenient.
Looks like it didn't quite get that last one. Or are they working on it? No, there we go. That's what it was.
I think they were still carving that place out first.
Let's hope your vault is brimming under.
I think you might have
all
unselected the top left, though,
baby.
when you were chesting it. There we go. That is a lot of gold that we have
Your
around.
dungeon has been breached.
Where?
Cast Rally upon these spectres, and your minions will immediately sally forth to wreak bloody havoc.
Suppose we can get into the mind of one of our minions and
Oops, I did not mean to hit recall.
Well
Possess?
done. Now finish off the rest of these manifestations with a
Not letting
second
me.
rally flag.
Not letting... How does one rally?
not sure.
You can cast Recall upon a minion to immediately return them to your dungeon. Though if they are attacked as it channels, then the spell will fizzle into nothing.
So it's like a time
You're on a roll,
delay.
Underlord. and I've been waiting far too long to begin my war for the Overworld. Let us enter the realm of Kairos and continue your retraining against a more fitting enemy.
Well, I have to say that these little pop-ups on the side, when it tells me what
Well done.
what I'm clicking on,
I see it's all coming back
is way too
quite
big.
quickly. I expected nothing less, but there's much still to learn. Why don't we work in a bit of murder while we're at it? It's time for you to enter the realm of Kairos.
continue? Was that sort of like a mission?
Well, that was the tutorial, so I don't know. And maybe the next part is the second part of the tutorial, maybe?
There were some achievements attached if we could have completed that in 5 minutes and built a much larger barracks, lair, and slaughter pen on level 1. We could replay. Or keep going.
Let's keep going. We can replay on our own time.
Okay. Oh, I get it. Green was the tutorial?
Yeah, looks like.
And no. Purple still cannot be selected, so...
Oh, you select the highlighted part in the purple.
Oh.
Now's the time for a bigger challenge. Before you lies an Imperial keep, guarded by a certain Lord Rusimov. He had a bit of an accident that melted most of his face, but he's
Yeah.
no less vigilant a soldier. He's been sent to guard an object that could threaten our campaign. Get in there, and burn the rest of him, Underlord.
Burn the rest of him, huh?
And we make some nice stew out of him.
We've punctured the veil of this world through a schism, a point of weakness in the bonds between realms. Unfortunately for us, the Empire has crafted defenses to keep us from the heart of their kingdom. These inhibitors prevent Underlords from trespass, but whether it's bone or stone, it can be broken. I suspect that this Empire force has yet to taste true battle. But before you go engaging them, you'll need to muster up some minions.
Alright, time for a big barracks,
Yep.
Unfortunately for me, your time in the ether has left you a weak husk of your former self. In order to reacquire your powers, you will need to access the veins of evil. Open them now, and use a sin to unlock the archive.
Yes, let's just use sin.
This? Veins of Evil. Oh,
Oh.
we level up. Unlock Archive. Allows minions to research sins and unlock the mysteries of found artifacts. Attracts the cultist. And that's all we can really select. I mean, we could do this.
Yeah, but then again, I think the tutorial wants us to do the other one.
Archive unlocked. This room will allow your minions to research additional sins, which can be spent to recover your lost powers. Build one now, to begin researching additional sins.
How about right here? Let's make nice big rooms, huh?
Alright.
Go digging!
Do we need to connect to that
Yes, we
place over
do.
there? Probably don't want to dig too much out of the way, because we're probably going to end
Have
up
your
breaking into
workers
the enemy
prioritize
outpost.
objectives in a specific area. Place a worker rally banner in that location.
Worker rally?
Build an archive, Underlord. Your forgotten powers are far more impressive than those you currently wield.
Probably that thing you didn't quite get.
Unclaim. Remove your own ownership of a tile. Possession. Recall. Worker
Worker
rally.
rally will create a banner around which your workers will prioritize tasks. Slap the banner with a right click to dismiss it. or right-click on its icon to dismiss all worker rally flags at once.
So it's like a priority aura.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I had... Well, I figure out how to get rid of all of them at once, but not one at a time.
Baby steps.
I want the gold.
Can we store enough gold, though? Because I think we're full.
Well, I'm about to make a great big barracks. That's a vault.
Aren't we
That's a
supposed to make the
lair.
archive first?
He wants me to make an archive, but I want a barracks.
And thus began the slow descent into defeat.
And there went some of the gold.
Oh, the monies! The shinies!
And they're still digging there. And there. I told you guys to dig. Why aren't you digging? It doesn't want to dig there. That's weird.
Maybe you can't dig there? It looks like
maybe.
it's stone or something.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe we should get rid of the rally.
Oh.
Because it looked like all of our people were kind of stuck there. Unable to
Yeah.
really do anything.
We could dig out the gold. It looks like maybe a path to the...
Yeah, let's not dig that out just yet.
So that's a barracks, and over here they wanted me to make...
Is that a barracks though? I don't think it was... It's big enough.
It's bigger than you're used to. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It didn't get that far though because of that...
No, this is the tile. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
You need
2,
a larger
3,
vault.
4, 5. So it's a 4x5 room right now.
Except it's not. It didn't go that far. Is what I'm saying. It only goes out as far as where the stone went.
You've discovered a perception shrine. You have claimed a gateway.
So now it's a 4x5.
Nothing has entered your dungeon.
Something just entered our dungeon.
Yeah, one of those little guys.
Okay.
Oh, I picked him up.
This shrine uncovers the fog of war over a wide area, allowing you to spy on your enemies and keep track of their movements.
When did you build that?
I didn't. He said
Build
I
a
discovered
larger
it.
vault, Underlord.
He wants me to build a larger vault. He's so pushy.
No, you don't get to do whatever it is you want to do. Do what we tell you to.
The vault will store your hard-earned gold when your dungeon core can no longer store anymore. Each tile will store 1,000 gold.
Can I
The
cancel?
room is effective at any size.
Not sure.
Oh well.
Probably.
I'll just put it here then. That seems like a bad idea, though. A really bad idea to have the vault right in front of the...
Is that where our minions come out of, though?
It is, but it's also where enemies seem to come out of. Well, you
Well,
know...
they came out of like the passageway past it, though. Looks like. And it looks like they're building towards us too, on the map.
Well, maybe I'll just build the vault here and we'll see what happens. It won't let me build here. Oh, there we go.
Because they're still digging. Should probably just leave it like that. It's a 3x3. So it's almost like a storehouse or it's a vault. So but it's not like your main vault.
Okay, next it wanted, whatever. Archive! I'm kind of liking nice big rooms right now, so...
Your vaults are full of gold.
How dare you have vaults full of gold?
We'll fix that. Do you think it needs hallways, or can they just go from room to room?
What do you mean?
Like if I built a room immediately behind this, does it need a hallway, or can they just...
Has entered your dungeon.
A cultist?
A cultist has found its way into your dungeon. Attracted by the magical tomes within your archive, these minions will spend most of their time researching sins for you. Though they are weak combatants, they have the power to curse your foes, making them weak to your other minions' blows.
Yes, we do.
Your minions are unfortunate beings of weak flesh. Build them a lair so they may rest.
Can I dig out here yet? No.
No.
Very tough stone, it looks like, and I can't go very far in here either. So I guess I'll make them a small lair here.
Do we need to make food and lodging
Yep.
for our people?
That's the lair.
Okay.
Next will come a piggy barn. Actually, I could build that right now.
So it seems like
You've
3x3 is
received a
the
new
smallest that you
sin.
need. I think they need to cultivate it first.
Your cultists have worked hard to earn a new sin. Use it within the veins of evil to unlock the tavern. This room provides your minions with succulent cooked pig flesh and stout ales. After eating a meal within its hearthed halls, their spirits will be raised, increasing their productivity for a short time.
So that looks...
Is payday. To
Yeah.
remove the fog of war in a particular area, cast the prophecy spell, which can be unlocked in the veins of evil.
How about you stop throwing things at me so very fast? I want to explore on my own.
No time for that, the enemy is coming.
Unlocked. The tavern is an essential room for keeping your minions fed. As they increase in level, they will eventually rebel if there is no tavern to sate their hunger. Build one now, and remember that the tavern is unique and must be built at least 3 by 5 in order
Oh.
to be effective.
3 by 5. Well, I guess we'll do that over here then.
So the green
got
markers are
another
where we
sin,
can dig and build, it looks like.
Oh, I have sins.
So many sins.
Let's see. Prophecy. That's that fog of war thing he was talking about.
Prophecy unlocked.
Dig out a wall tile, or claiming a ground tile adjacent to your own territory.
You've got another sin to use, Underlord. Annex unlocked.
You still have one more sin.
And nothing to choose.
Yes, what is it?
Unlock foundry.
Look at that experience bar going though.
Defense parts. Can't unlock it yet. There's nothing else that I can do. It really wants me to build a tavern. I don't know that it's
You've
ready.
got another sin.
No, it's
you
not.
devil, you.
6. I can make a 6 by 6.
You have to get it wider though.
I need them to dig this out.
And that side over there as well.
A new sin is available to you.
Is it available, or are you just pulling our leg?
think I'm going to expand the vault a little bit right there, because that one tiny tile was bothering me. And then we're going to do a tavern. 3 by 5, he said. 1, 2, 3, 5. That's the basics. But let's go ahead and make it big.
You'll still need a slaughter pen in order to keep your tavern stocked.
Got
But in
one.
a pinch, you can always drop some alternative meat into the grinder.
Alternative meat.
Rooms will
Looks
only
like meat's
attract
back
a
on the
certain
menu,
number of
boys.
minions before becoming full. In order to attract more, you will need to expand them.
I have no sins, even though it tells me I have them.
You have sin points,
It
it seems.
is payday.
It is payday.
Nothing in this life is free, Underlord, and you'll regularly need to pay your minions for their hard work. Be sure to keep an eye on your reserves, for if you've not enough gold for their wages, they'll be swift to find gainful employment elsewhere. Fortunately, your minions will return some of their earnings by buying meals within your own tavern. What a delicious arrangement.
Increase the barracks a tiny bit.
It looks like putting another training dummy in there.
Yeah.
Says, I mean, we get another person in? Maybe? One day? Be nice.
I'd really like to be able to go into this rock, but
You must unlock that ability.
I guess. In the meantime, I'll expand the...
Something evil stirs out there. Scouts, go find what the hell's making all that racket.
That's
Rally
the,
your minions to defeat these scouts
Over on the
once
left
they
side, it
reach
looks
your
like.
dungeon. Let's keep
Where are they?
Zerusimov in the dark a little while longer.
I think they're gonna try to come
You
down
should
through
try
there.
using the lightning and heal spells
Yep.
to assist your minions in combat.
Where...
Yep,
oh, they're
coming
gonna
down.
break through here?
Yep. Because they're coming towards you. So that
Rally. Spell tab. We got a recall, a possession, an annex, a heal. Lightning.
Will call down a thunderous bolt of energy, damaging and stunning a single enemy. However, it can only be used within your own territory. The health of minions is represented by petals surrounding their unit shield. Once no petals remain, a creature will fall unconscious and soon die, unless returned to its lair to recover. Heal will restore an injured minion, based on their current health. The healing energies will be shared with other nearby minions if they are also injured. To have your minions ignore rally flags and remain focused on their current objectives, you can assign them to the Peace Band.
They should be back by now. Ugh. Bar the doors. We wait for reinforcements.
Look how easily your minions cut down these sappers. If I didn't know better, I'd say the Empire is woefully unprepared.
He's claiming their tiles.
good minion. Good minion.
Maybe I should build...
So let's turn off the rally so that people can go back to their jobs. How do we turn that off?
Once
There.
minions are rested,
Ah.
you can leave them to their work or force them to train by dropping them in a barracks.
I wonder if I can dig in a little and make another barracks in here.
Probably. Might not be a bad idea. Not for a 3x3 at least.
Yeah. Or wait for them to finish in here, because they seem to be just going at it.
You can make a 4x4. It looks like.
Yeah, as soon as they...
Just take off that bottom row a little bit.
Yeah, working on it. See? Oh, that's a 3x4.
Yeah. We need a little bit more.
There's a stone here.
But you can take off that side.
You've tagged an enemy's fortified wall. These reinforced structures will take your workers a very long time to mine. Look for a way around this obstacle.
There we go.
Nice.
New barracks. They're just going to town. We might steal his money.
Maybe we should call those people back, because chances are they're going to get killed off as soon as they get in there.
Let's have a worker rally over here for now. It should draw them back.
Should we get that the gold that was next to your observer
Here?
down?
Oh, all of this.
Yeah.
Well, I do look a tiny bit empty, don't I?
Yeah. And considering how you're constantly going to have to pay your people.
And we could set that worker rally over here instead, but let's dismiss that one.
I love the motions that the hand makes. Mm-hmm. It's like, begone!
I can't tell you how exciting it is to watch you at work, Underlord.
I can't tell you how exciting it is to be the Underlord.
I think I do like this. I can't.
It has a lot of features that are very similar to that Dungeon Overlord game that we played
Enjoyed.
before, but it has a lot of other elements to it.
Yeah, like a campaign mode.
True.
Gonna make my slaughterhouse bigger. Gonna get more piggies.
No, it's Piggy. Of course, none of the workers are going to go there because worker rally.
That's fine. Actually, might as well just dig the whole thing out. Why not? Oh, we've hit rock.
And I think that's as far as the workers can go with that rally.
So, we were going to increase the tavern over here, actually, as soon as they finished.
But they did not finish.
Yeah. Not quite. Oh, look. Gold. I wish... Can we... There. That's about as high up as it'll go.
Yeah. I imagine they don't want you to go up too high because otherwise you can't really click on units effectively.
Yeah. But that's what a zoom feature is for.
It's very RTS feeling. Like there's like a...
One of your workers has reached level 4 and unlocked the blink ability,
Oh
allowing
boy.
it to teleport a short distance.
You have magical
Higher
workers now.
levels, they will unlock more abilities, allowing them to dash over large distances and even teleport across the entire map.
Is that something you have to unlock yourself, or do they automatically do that?
It sounds like it was automatic, since I have nothing to unlock.
Okay. So we got a guy in there just going away.
I appreciate a power nap as much as the next dark god, but could you finish the job?
Hey
Finish
now.
the job.
Hey now.
Which job, huh? It seems sufficient, doesn't it?
Hopefully. It's only one table though.
Do we have other... I mean, we can make a barracks. I have a barracks. I have a huge slaughter pen. In fact, I have 2 barracks. I have a vault. I have a lair. It's not a very big lair.
What does
but,
the layer give you exactly? Does the layer allow you to have more units in?
a homely room for your intelligent minions to rest in and recover their health. Unconscious minions will be returned to their lair by your workers. All intelligent minions require a lair.
Okay, so it's basically just for your cultists, for the most part, then.
Well, I wonder what they consider intelligent.
Non-worker.
Because it did require... Yeah, non-worker's probably decent. It required me to have it for the gnolls, or whatever these guys are. That's a training device. You, hold still. Nope, that's a barracks. You! Yes, you! What are you?
That's probably one of the warrior guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What is he? Gnarling, that's the word, gnarling. Like darling. Lots of little piggies.
You can pick them up too, I'm guessing.
Oh, hey.
I'll just drop you on the table right over
in the
here.
grinder. Right?
I don't know.
Spit roast oven. Roasts micro piglets and delivers them to tables, providing your minions with food. Meat filling level 101%. I filled it with food. And remember when he said you could do alternative meat? That's what he meant.
So you actually have to put them in, so they won't do it on their own, I'm guessing?
That's a little annoying.
Or... I don't know. Well, what was that?
That was... I'm not sure. Oh, maybe it's my workers claiming more tiles.
Oh, okay.
They're just running amok. I wonder, can I send my guys to attack this? It's a wooden door.
Do we have enough people to do that?
It allows you to seal your dungeon and defend it from invaders.
How do we learn that?
How do we kill it? I'm going to try rallying right here.
To war! Those are our gnarlings that were in our close.
If any of your minions fall in combat,
They're
your
killing it.
workers will attempt to rescue them and return them to their lair,
Good
where
workers.
they may rest and recover.
While this war's going on here, mine this out.
Yeah, because these narrow passages annoy me.
Do we want the do the cultists attack too?
They curse enemies.
Oh, okay. Just wasn't sure if we wanted to.
The enemy have breached the damn walls. Steel yourselves, lads.
Oh, he wants me to... I get it. Instead of playing house over here, I'm actually supposed to be actively destroying them.
What are you doing, Lauren? You're not playing by the tutorial's rules.
Ooh.
Oh.
All of them became claimable.
Oh, because you invaded, maybe.
And destroyed a door. So now this section I can take, but he has more doors. I can take his vault.
Excellent. Excellent.
Money, money. And while we're here...
Because apparently they're stuck on the wall.
Oh, those are my workers.
Are they? Oh, okay.
Let's make a bigger barracks.
Take all the monies. Uh-oh. They're on the other side of that door. Oh, is that person in there?
Some of my people are in here.
Oh, okay. Does seem like you don't control them as much as you might want to, though.
But I can go in and possess one and force them to do what I want.
True.
And I'm okay with them randomly destroying things right now.
Okay. Do we want to try getting into one's head and just seeing what that's like in this moment?
Oops, I picked one up.
Ew.
Oh, I picked up gold.
Interesting.
Oh, I can steal their gold? I can steal their gold!
But shouldn't the workers be able to do that?
Look at that! I can actively steal gold!
Huh. Yes, minions, go! Kill them all!
It is a little tedious. Oh, hey, you should be fighting somebody.
Seems like picking things up is a bit difficult.
Yeah. I have to wait for it to be highlighted. There.
Riveting gameplay.
Steal all the golds. Oh, here's their piggy pens.
Yep, and there's that crystal thing that we're supposed to destroy.
Oh yeah. There's an awful lot of...
It's just...
He's a level 3. He scares me.
Yes, but you have so many. Right? And you have some level 3s yourselves. And low... isn't your guy level 4? Your fighter
I
guy-
can steal his piggies!
Of all the things that you're finding so enjoyable, it's being able to steal their pigs.
Keeping it real.
Pretty sure your people can do that for you.
Oh, one of my little workers got through. Maybe I better put an attack rally over here.
Yeah. Should probably put it like right dab in the middle of that area though, because otherwise they'll just bottleneck.
Yeah, if they come in here though, I can use my spells. I can at least try healing my people.
You can't because you're not in your zone.
I can heal them anywhere, I think.
The light is gone. Kira, I am extinguished.
It seems almost charitable to put him out of his misery. Well done, Underlord. You're learning much faster this time.
This time.
Well, I guess that mission's over.
We've barely even started, and you already have a notch on your belt. Well done, Underlord. But there's no rest for the wicked. 2 inhibitors still stand between us and the mainland. But after your butchery of poor Lord Rusimov, I doubt they'll be as weakly defended.
Alright, well, thank you for watching, and watch us conquer the world again next time.
It should be fun.
Bye!
Alright, later.